Hey everybody, David Cav here of Cavis. Wherever you're watching this vlog from, I thank you. I'm going to take this opportunity to even use this as my blog post for the week on thelocaltourist.com, which if that's not where you're viewing this from, I do a weekly blog post there at that site. Many thanks to Teresa Carter for letting me do this. Her idea for having me write a blog every week is to give you a glimpse, a day in the life of, or a week in the life of a singer-songwriter. So, if this vlog or blog is a little abrasive and shameless promoting, it is, and I apologize, but the honesty is that my focus is this show that's coming up, Goose Island Brewery in Wrigleyville, 3535 North Clark, just a half a block south of Addison and Clark. So if you're taking the red line in north or south, get off at Addison, walk west to Clark, and you're right there, which I highly suggest since parking sucks horribly. It really does. Anybody who's in the area, they know what I'm talking about. But I think this is appropriate to leave as a blog because what I struggle with as a singer-songwriter is marketing. And how do you get people to come out to your shows? And you really can't fault anybody for not coming out to shows because we are in such an area that is saturated with plenty of things to do. What is it that you like to do? Name it. Museum, clubs, live music. I can't even think off the top of my head. That's what the local tourist is for. So and to get people to come see my group Cavis, I've had to think of ways to get people to come out to the shows. And I've given away music to a lot of the shows, so some who have come to my shows and gotten free music, some might think it's a tired gimmick. So I thought, since this is last minute, I have an idea. And feel free to hit me up on twitter.com/DavidCav, or my duo Cavis has a Twitter account as well. The handle is @CavisMusic. Or hit me up at the Local Tourist if you want. Or info@davidcav.com. Okay, but my idea is, show tomorrow night, Goose Island Brewery, 3535 North Clark. Show starts at 10 p.m., $5 cover. I'd say bring $10 with you because $10 will get you a $5 cover in the door, which all proceeds are going to Endure to Cure, which is the organization I'll be running for via the Bank of America Chicago Marathon on October 10th, which is not that far away. If you say that you're there to see David Cav and or Cavis, and you say the words TLT sent me, I will buy you your first drink at the door, plus you will be able to purchase my album, Better You Here Than Alone, for $5. So, just to recap, $10 will get you an evening's worth of music, 3 bands, and the cover of our set will go to Endure to Cure. $5 will get you a copy of Better You Here Than Alone, which is normally $15, and I will buy you your first drink. It's a little incentive because I got 60 people saying maybe attending. Just something to throw out there. Also, I'm open to anybody who reads these blogs or watches these vlogs to give me suggestions as to what would make you come out. If you were maybe attending, what would entice you to come out and see a band if you were on the fence? So, there's my blog for the week. Teresa, if it's too much, I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. If not, hey, I learned something new. Thanks so much for your support, not only in my music, but support for all acts, local acts of Chicago, in this wonderful, wonderful town. I've traveled all over the world. I've traveled across the U.S., but Chicago is always home to me. So many thanks to you all. Peace, love, music, laughter, life, and cheering.